Are the sunglasses too much? Yeah, maybe it's too much. Before we get into the video, I just want to pop in and say thank you all so much for helping me reach this milestone of 1,000 subscribers. Every single one of you matter to me, and I'm just super grateful that my videos have been able to be recognized by that amount of individuals. You guys are all the reason why I keep producing videos and making content. It's something that I've always been passionate about, and kind of venturing into YouTube is a new realm for me. But seeing positive growth and seeing new subscribers and all the comments, and I read every single one of them, I'm not even lying, really makes me excited and happy to continue along this journey with you guys. If you're interested in seeing me make any other videos or just in general, leave it down in the comments and I will guarantee you I will respond, like to it, or reply to it. But thank you all so much for helping me reach this milestone, and let's learn about my cameras because I'm kind of curious too. I'm not exactly a professional photographer or video maker. However, I am more qualified and more experienced than the average Joe. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of go through it together one by one. So let's get into it. Also, if you guys are wondering where I am right now, I am currently at a Hyatt in California, specifically Santa Barbara, but essentially I'm on a travel trip with my team. I play men's volleyball, and yeah, I had a little bit of time before our game today, and so I figured I'd give a little camera bag tour. So let's get into it. So first off, the bag is from this company called Neewer. Can't tell you how many years I've had this backpack, but honestly, it's been doing me a great service. So yeah, I really like it. Alrighty, so first up we have my photo camera. So this is kind of in the upper part of my backpack. This is the Nikon D3 500. I'll kind of show you guys real quick. This is a great camera. I think I have a portrait lens on it, so it's the 1 to 1.8 f-stop, I think, with a 50mm lens. I don't know much about like the camera terminology, so if you guys are watching this and you're gonna flame me for my terminology, I'm sorry, I don't have the greatest use of words, but it's a really good camera. This thing has lasted me such a long time. It's taken incredible pictures. I've had this ever since I got into photography, which was about like my sophomore year in high school. I literally keep this lens on. It has a bunch of different settings. This isn't supposed to be like a really in-depth camera review either. Like, I'm not gonna be able to give you all those specs anyways. I do keep this camera in sport mode because I honestly don't really know why, but when I do it into manual or aperture mode, the shutter speed gets really slow and everything comes out really weird, so I just leave it in sport mode, and ever since I leave it in sport mode, it turns out great. I use this a lot for my personal work, like modeling and stuff. I take pictures of my friends who are models, but yeah, I think it's just a great camera. So next up, kind of going below it, is my camcorder. This is the Canon Vixia HF R10. This thing is awesome. I am so happy I found this. So a little backstory about this. I was in my grandparents' apartment. I was kind of going around their closet, and I found that my grandfather had this camera and a film camera. So the film camera was a Nikon film camera, but this camcorder sorry, I'm trying to show you guys it. This camcorder gets some amazing footage. I think it's just the perfect nostalgic feeling that you try and get when you record videos. I just really think it comes out great, and it's just a really handy cam. I guess that's another term for it, handy cam. But I just really like the way it looks. Occasionally I'll throw this in my YouTube videos. I really like the handle on the side. It's kind of worn, but it's just fun to hold it and feel like a dad recording when I'm doing stuff. It has a wide and telephoto lens, so it has that optical zoom, which I'm obsessed with. That's why I'm recording on. I'll get into the camera that I'm using now because it's in this camera bag, but if the camera or video that records video has optical zoom, then I'm obsessed with it. Like, in my opinion, I think optical zoom just looks so good in any video that I use. This is just a great pick. I'm just obsessed with this camera. So thankful that I found this in my grandpa's closet. It works great. So yeah. All right, next camera is the Olympus AF10 Super. This is my film camera. I kind of added some stickers on it. Basically, all you do is you just kind of flick it like this and it turns on, and you can see here it kind of has flash, no flash, or auto. A lot of times when I'm inside, I turn it off to no flash because I'm scared and I don't want that looking like that. Yeah, it's super easy, and it has an external flash, so when I'm in somewhere that's dark, like I just said, I'll use that flash. Just a quick little snap, and sometimes people go like, who just took that? It's okay. It's like in for a second and they forget about it. Here's the back. This camera takes great pictures, but I just wanted something that I could, you know, access easily, throw in my pocket. This handle's great. What's really nice about this is like it takes any 35mm film. So right now I'm rocking the Kodak Gold 200. Arguably the best film out there, in my opinion. If you want to defend yourself in the comments why you think your film is better, then please let me know, but I really think Kodak Gold just looks great, nostalgic. I just think this camera is a really good go-to. But yeah, I'm kind of rambling, but honestly, this is just such a new fun addition to my camera collection. This might be my newest camera, that or this video camera that I'm recording on. It's just so fun, and look how cool the stickers are. Like, how can you complain about the stickers? Next, so this is my video camera. So yeah, yes, 205.
Yeah, we're not bothering you.
No, you're not.
No, we're not doing it.
No, it's just you are kind of interrupting. So this is the Lumix GH4. This was my first video camera other than my phone. I mean, obviously your phone can be your video camera at any point, but I wanted a good quality video camera. I mean, and this thing's been amazing to me. I'm not about to just talk poorly about it and just say I don't like this video camera, but there are some things that I didn't really like about it, which is why I got a new video camera. One thing, this thing is really heavy. Like, imagine pulling up and you're just kind of holding this massive camera in your backpack. Like, this is not portable. I can't put this in my pocket. What I would have to do is I would just kind of throw it on a tripod. That's what I would do to kind of prop it up. I think the video quality itself actually was pretty good. I recorded a lot on it. I do like that it has a flip out screen, so kind of when you go like this, it flips out and you can turn it so you can see yourself, which was a nice factor, you know, when I would record other vlogs. I can turn on the flash, so it can take a picture with flash if I need it. Kind of use this as my Canon G7X dupe because it kind of gives that flash vibe. This camera has been great to me. I got this around the same time as my first ever photography camera, the D3500, except this one was maybe a year later. I did want to make more video content and I didn't have a video camera, and I wanted to do something other than my phone because I wanted like that crisp aperture and like that blurry background. This camera's been great to me. It's not in the dust, like I still use it, just not as much as I used to. Like, this thing is just not probable to vlog with. I can't believe that I used to vlog with this, like hold this around when I wanted to make video content. It's been good to me. I don't use it as often. I don't know what else to say. That's it. This camera is amazing. This is the Minolta X700. I could say so many things about this camera. If you guys follow film photography, you know that this camera is just amazing. If you're a professional photographer, if you're a casual photographer, this camera is just amazing. I mean, this is the 50mm lens, I believe. Again, not knowing my knowledge here. I still use this so often. I just loaded this film camera yesterday. It currently has the Portra 400, which I've never used before. I'm so excited, but it's so expensive, but I'm so excited to use it. This camera just takes absolutely amazing pictures. If you see here, I used to shoot in the P mode, the green one, but now I shoot in aperture priority mode. I like it because it has two settings, an on setting and then an on setting with sound. For someone like me who's not like an expert in lighting, I love the on now with the sound. I used to not use it, but now I realize it's helpful. So it just makes like a little beeping noise. And that just tells me like the lighting conditions aren't right and I have to change the aperture. Like, that's really helpful when I'm shooting in aperture priority mode because then I can kind of adjust it and it gives me the proper lighting. But yeah, this camera is just so fun to use. I use it all the time. This camera is just a little bigger than what I would like for a casual film picture, which is why I got this film camera, because it's portable, throw it in my pocket. This one's just tanky, so I bring this when I'm going to the beach or I'm going somewhere where I know I'm gonna get good pictures, and I just kind of haul it over my shoulder. It has a strap. It has a self-timer mode, which I really like, so I kind of prop it up, and I've taken maybe one self-timer picture when I first got this camera, and it's a picture scary. But yeah, this camera has been great to me. I would like to explore getting new lenses. I have only used this lens, but honestly I'm scared of change, and I know it works for me now, so why change it? This is kind of a partial junk section, not as much as the middle section. I have my Nikon battery charger. I have my big video camera charger, so this one has a wire, and I just kind of charge my battery with this one. So this is actually a new addition. It's a tripod. It folds up, and it has a couple cool features, so you can use like movie mode, and you can lock it. There's a bunch of different features on it that's really cool. To be honest, I don't use it, and I feel bad because I did ask my mom for it for Christmas, but that does not mean I will not use it. Just right now I don't, because I'm using a tripod right now. And then I have this, and this is the case for my vlogging camera, which is what I'm using right now. So in this case is the Sony ZV-1 Mark II. Guys, when I tell you that this is arguably the best decision of my life. It is. If you're a content creator, I would highly recommend this camera. Not only is the video quality just so good, it's super portable, it sounds great. Honestly, it's a hefty price, I'm not gonna lie. The price tag is a little scary. I did wait till Black Friday to get it, so I got $100 off, which is huge. You know, someone like me who has that bulky video camera, I didn't want to keep hauling that around, and honestly, I didn't want to record on my phone. Like, my phone is great for emergency moments where I don't have this camera on me, but this camera is smaller than my phone, and I can throw it in my pocket just as easily as my phone, so that's exactly what I've been doing. But yeah, if you guys are looking for a camera to get, I would highly recommend this one. The only issue that people have is that the battery dies fast and it gets hot. To that, I say just they sell external batteries on Amazon. You can buy some and just switch it out if needed. It hasn't been too much of an issue for me personally. Maybe in the future I'll say something if it is, but so far it hasn't been. So I think this camera is a tank for how small it is. It has optical zoom, which, like I mentioned, it's really good. Oh, I don't want to zoom in that much. Optical zoom makes everything better, and that was one of the factors I really wanted, and this camera had it. It does make a kind of little bit of noise here. I can show you. Oh my gosh, again, zooming in on something. But that's just with my mic close up to it. I can kind of, this is what it sounds like from the video itself, not from the mic. Yeah, I mean, the functions are simple. It's literally just record. You can record in S&Q mode, video mode, or take photos on this. I don't take pictures on this just because I have other things I can take pictures. Then it has product mode, so like if I put my hand out, it'll like autofocus. Sony cameras are known for amazing autofocus. Like, it's just insane that I can just throw my hand out like this and then go like this, and then it defocuses like that. I did customize this one a little bit. I have some fun stickers on this. But yeah, that's kind of it with me rambling on about this vlogging camera. So next up is this middle section. I kind of call this my junk section just because there's whatever I have in here that I don't really have room for, like a designated slot, I just throw in here. So essentially I have a couple films. So this film is ready to be developed. I just threw this in here. This is my Fujifilm 200. Empty canisters for the film that I have in both my smaller film camera and my larger film camera, the Minolta and the Olympus. I also have this lens for my photography camera, which I don't use too often, but this is the 18 to 55 millimeter lens, so you can kind of rotate it and it zooms in and out, which is nice. And then I also have this, which it's like a boom mic. I put this on top of my larger video camera when there's wind. Oh, and then I also have this, which is just another lens. The lens that I just showed you guys with the camera is larger than what I would have. Usually I would vlog with this lens, which it's a lot tinier, a lot lighter. I only switch out the lenses if I need to be zoomed far away. But yeah. Okay, so now we're going into the upper part. So this is like the smaller gadgets, trinkets. We'll go into the lower pocket first. Not gonna lie, it's kind of messy. I just have a bunch, I don't know what's in here. I just have like random SD cards in here that I don't really use. It's like 3 in here. Next up, I have this little baggie. This is a wireless mic. I got this from TikTok Shop actually. Plug this into USB-C. Aux or lightning. Yeah, I don't know, there's a little clip in there too. I don't use it too often, to be honest. I don't think the sound quality is that amazing where I'm like, oh, I want to record more on it. It's just there. It's convenient if I need something real quick. Next up is this USB-C to SD card reader. Essentially, this is just to plug into my iPad. Occasionally, like if I'm like somewhere where I don't have access to my computer, I will bring my iPad and just throw this in there right away, and like I'll get active pictures posted on different social media platforms like that I run when I'm in a pinch. I also bought this when I had my MacBook Pro before the one I have now, just because it didn't have an SD card reader, which the one I have now does. It only had USB-C ports, so I just kind of plug this in there and use it for that, but now it's great for my iPad. Oh, another SD card, perfect. Here's another SD card. Another like wind mic cover for this. Oh, and then this also is usually in there. This is my wired mic that I use on my phone. I've been obsessed with it, to say the least. It's just so much fun to use. So this is the upper part of my section. So this is like the larger gadgets that are still small but larger. So this is my TikTok Shop camera that I bought. This camera is f3.2, 7.36 millimeters, 16 times powerful zoom. It's not that powerful. It's super aggressive. It's like boom, boom, boom when you zoom in. You know, this camera is solid. I actually would argue that this camera, when you record on it, looks great in like my YouTube videos that I record, just because it adds kind of a nostalgic, vintage, grainy vibe, and it also has a really cool sound effect when you turn it on. which I really like. I don't know, it's just a fun small camera. Another one that I can just kind of throw in my pocket, and I just think it works great with my content that I use just because I like that nostalgic factor. Oh, this is fun. This is a mini I think this is from Instagram or TikTok shop, but this is even smaller than the other one. But this surprisingly takes pictures. I don't know if you can see me right now. Is that not insane? Like, it takes pictures. I think it takes videos too, but the flash on here like actually is good. It takes micro SD and then a USB-C port. So, but that's my camera bag, my unofficial camera bag. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any recommendations of something fun that I could throw in here or swap out for something that's in here, please let me know in the comments. I would love to know and hear your opinions. I am not a professional videographer or photographer by any means. However, I would say that I appreciate video content and photo content, and I would love to continue on that passion of mine. This is just a kind of a fun video. Maybe a couple years down the road I'll do an updated camera bag tour for you guys, and I'll show you what more stuff I have. But I know right now it's kind of hectic, but honestly these cameras get me through it. I'm hoping to get more videos out there for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.